welcome back to another vlog. I'm super excited for this week's video because not only is my mom coming down from Sweden, next week I'll be going to not only Ischia for swimming and thermal bath, but we're also going to Pompeii, which has been a long time project for me to go, but I've just never, time slipped away before me going to Japan. So I want to start off this video actually introducing this week's sponsor. If you've been following me for a while, you've seen them before. It's Songmont. And what I absolutely love about Songmont is that they use high quality materials, and not only, they also use tarnish proof hardware. So I'm going to show you two bags. One of them I have been a frequent user of, as you can see here. It's honestly the perfect everyday bag. I tend to reach for this one a lot. So here we have the first bag, and this is the mini drippy roof bag in the color Lucky Red. As you can see, it has this shoulder strap which you can adjust on the side, so you can wear it on your shoulder or crossbody. It also have these magnetic flaps here on the side, which is super nice. I tuck like the shoulder strap in here. It also fit like your AirPods or keys. And then the inside, as you can see, it's very spacious. It also has this super soft suede interior. But I want to show you the second bag, which I haven't worn so far because I think it's the absolute perfect autumn bag. Let's unbox it together. This is the small Your bowling bag in chestnut, and as you can see, it's this beautiful suede. Now you can't really feel the suede obviously, but I can guarantee you it's probably like the softest suede in a bag that I have ever felt. Like, it's so soft. The stitching, you have this little flip here, which is also a pocket. The inside, of course, have this lovely suede interior. It also has a magnetic pocket, or actually two ones. It also comes with a shoulder strap, so if you want to wear a crossbody, you can. I personally really like the bowling handbag feeling to it. Honestly, it's an exquisite bag. So we're gonna style these two bags. Okay, for the red bag, I want to use this beige skirt. I got this scarf in Japan. I think that's kind of cute. Okay, so here's the first outfit. I'm gonna do like that. So let's do the second outfit. Okay, this is what I mean with the bags being incredibly versatile, because look how good that looks with the belt, like that. But I'm a sucker for brown with blue, so I'm gonna go grab a pair of blue jeans and we'll see what we're gonna do. Okay, I like the idea of keeping the shirt underneath. I think this is kind of a look. It's very fresh but still casual, and I wore the slingbacks to this too. And you have the brown in the belt, and of course you could go ahead and accessorize maybe some jewelry. I don't know, tripping. I think it looks good without the shirt as well. So if you're curious about someone's bag and invest in a new statement piece, you can check out the links below and use my discount code that's here as well for discount on your next purchase. Hope you enjoy the rest of the vlog.
Dai che oggi c'è onda.
Che fai te? Viking può andare allo stesso. Se vuoi passare, passa. Siamo un po' stanchi, eh? Hello and welcome back to my vlog. Should I remove these? So bright. because it's like white everywhere, so the light is like super strong, and I have really light sensitive eyes. That's why I wear sunglasses all the time. Literally, like even on cloudy days, my eyes are just like sensitive. We got to Ischia yesterday. We stayed one night in Naples, so Marco drove the car from Rome directly to Pompeii, and unfortunately we didn't get to see the entire archaeological area. It's very, very big, and there's also some villas that are apart, and unfortunately, even though the park closes at 7:30, some of these places where you can, that's a drone, we didn't get to see all of those villas, but that also gives me very good reason to come back, which I really want to do, because I did study a course in ancient culture around the Mediterranean, and of course Pompeii was a part of that course. So I do have a really good book that talks specifically about Pompeii, and I feel like I should have reread that before going, so I'm gonna do that. But I'm still so like, it's insane, and to see some of these mosaics and also frescoes that I've studied, it's also like such an unbelievable place. I mean, you can't even. But so after that, we were so tired, so we slept one night in Naples, and then the morning after we took the ferry to Ischia. Now, Ischia is a place we've been coming for like all my life. I can really recommend it. It's a beautiful island. Mainly why we come here is because they have thermal baths. So if you haven't been to any thermal baths in Europe, there are two really famous ones, or like known ones in Italy that are, well, one of them is on Ischia and the other one is Saturnia, which is in Tuscany, but they have a bit of different like properties, but very like healing water for the skin and, you know, for your health. Oh my god, I'm literally gonna sneeze because it's so bright. Well, anyways, we are here and I'm so excited. I'm allergic to something, I'm not sure what, probably the cat. Finish the vlog with answering the question that I started to ask and that I have been receiving a lot lately, and it's why I study art history and why I chose that faculty and like my master's basically. So long story short, I have always been interested in old objects. So when I was younger, I used to collect things I found on the ground. It's something I still do sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, and I think that's also why I enjoy going to vintage markets so much. But I always been collecting things I found on the ground, and I also really enjoyed a computer game when I was younger, that was an archaeology computer game that you would use different tools to find different artifacts in different types of grounds, and you could only like use them in a certain way, otherwise the artifact would break. And when I got older, I was super into the videos where people visit abandoned houses. It's something that I still kind of enjoy. I don't know, I just find it so fascinating, and with things and places and objects that we have constructed but that are in the past, I guess, or that have been abandoned or have a history. There's something very like mystic about it, I guess. Also, my favorite show when I was younger was Antiques Road Trip, both the Swedish and the UK one, which if you haven't seen it, people dig out like old objects from their houses and they bring and they get them valued. And I always felt like I didn't understand fully the history of objects and art. So for me, saying Renaissance in comparison with Baroque, that for me was just words. And I was looking at different programs. I think the only one that really resonated with me, I think it was the only or the first time I have felt okay with coming home and following like a 3-hour lecture and reading all from like 30,000 before Christ up until today outside of work. And I don't think I would have been able to do that with a regular history or ideology course. So after that semester, I was super thrilled because obviously I would have had the opportunity to do my exchange in Italy. And so I just kept on going for another semester, and then eventually I moved to Milan. I would never see myself studying a different faculty. Me coming from Rome, I think it's a very like natural part of my culture and heritage and language and whatever to obviously specialize in Roman art. It doesn't have to have like that of an obvious connection, but for me I think it makes a lot of sense. On a more deep level, I believe that art is a gateway into our inner worlds and our more subconscious ideas, and also what kind of separates us as humans from other species on our planet, like what is essentially what makes us human. As we go back in time, humans have always documented things that go around outside of us or inside of us, or belief systems or values or philosophy, etc. So I think art is a way not only to understanding ourselves and humanity, but also understand the inner worlds of very like exceptionally talented and creative people. Just that we have the ability to really see what a certain culture or person or community or time period can reveal about a certain set of values, structures, ideas, religion, philosophy. And for me, basically that's why I study art. I think it's super fascinating that you can take one painting or one picture, whatever it is, and tell an entire story. So yeah, that maybe resonated with you, and I hope you got your answers. And if you have any questions, please do let me know in the comments. And if you've stayed this long, also subscribe. I post every week a vlog, and now I'm gonna be here in Rome for the rest of the year, and I'm super excited to take you more on my study trips to the library and what I do on a day-to-day basis as aspiring art historian. I don't know if that's what I want to do, but we'll see. Bye!